whatever. I mean, of course, there are people that are sitting and learning all day, but this is who we are. So the learning is to actually go into the experience, and that is what Chassidus is here to give us. Chassidus is here to give us the experience of what does it mean that God of the world, that He's everything and everything is Him. What do you mean? It's all fancy wörter. What does it really mean? So, getting present is listening to what you're learning, listening to the Geist, and feel it. Nachman has his way of showing that way, his color. The Alter Rebbe has his way. It's all leading to the same place, but different flavor, different expression. Both of them were probably Neshama Klolos, which means that they were a Neshama Kloli, which has within it, we're not Neshama Klolos, we're just pieces of Neshamas. But then there's the Neshama Klolos, which is, he is the father of all these Neshamas. So jeder man zieht, einem zieht Zerem Nachman, einem zieht Chabad, einem zieht beide. Shalom. So, so if you learn the Torah is a high vibration. It's a high vibration. It's a nitzchis, which means that the tzaddik, the mesusa yosef b'chayam, which means that he's more alive after he leaves his body than when he is in his body. Because while he's in the body, he's limited. Farts. He has his sidu hagbulas. There is limitation, and once he leaves the body, then it's almost like an explosion, because he holds, and he collects, and all the Mesiras Nefesh that he does, and all the work, and his neshamas that he wakes up, and then once he leaves the body, he just goes. But it stays forever. And how do you remember? The tzaddik has the ultimate. The tzaddik has bittul, which means that when he goes, he surrenders completely. It's like as if he never existed. He goes into an oinig. He goes into a yichid with Creator. That's probably Mrs. Nashikin, or the kiss of death, which is An and Moshe and Miriam. All three, An, Miriam, and Moshe, all three went with Mrs. Nashikin, it was a moment of surrender, complete surrender. There was nothing left of the body really. There was just the minimum of Mesiras Nefesh to stay in the body, and then there was this yichid. So the tzaddik is completely mavatal himself. But what brings him, so now that he's mavatal, from up there, everything is fine. When he sees the bigger picture, everything makes sense. So while the tzaddik is here, that's his job to say im kol zeh, there is pain, people have pain, and Yidden are suffering, and the world is choshech, and he's moeder rachman. He's the eyes of Creator. The tzaddikim are the oigen finden b'shafar. That's how they say how was when we, and they let it know. So so the tzaddik is completely mevatel himself. But what is moeder the tzaddik nacham also? Then when you ask, he can give you whatever he has by learning his Torah. Whatever his Torah is, that's when you tap into it again, and it becomes almost like making contact. It becomes conscious with. And from that place, you can speak, you can daven. This is the discussion that tzaddikim, and the zelbe zach is, you need to have somebody like that you're makasher to. So they take up the tefillos because they know the roadmap how to take it. You can take it to bring the zek, and you put it down, and he takes it up. So getting present is getting present with what am I doing over here? What am I doing? What am I looking to? What's my goal? What am I feeling? How learning how I need to feel. That's part of the Avodas Hashem, which is Vidata Yom V'Shavuos Yelav Avecha. without Hashem, ווייס you should wissen, Eibishter, dann Bashafer, ווייס and it's going to show you the roadmap how to get back to your heart. So, okay, let's be Makasher with Reb Nachman. Chodesh Kislev, it's a very colorful month. Going into Chodesh Kislev, a very colorful month, which means that you need to, prepare for it. You need to know Vidaf Mazan in order to connect to the Yontif. Where do we need to be to tap into the miracles, to tap into all that good stuff? Wait a second, what's a little Chanukah over? Just want to check. Chanukah. Let's go Chanukah over. Okay, we'll get to this soon. Alles bij Chanukah. We'll get to the Chodesh Kislev. Okay, let's start from there. Ikar Amshach Zamoich and Hemo Eitzes. The Ikar Amshach from the Moich is Eitzes. Eitzes is, what is Eitzes? It's not Bina. Chamishim LeBina. So Bina, Chamishim LeEitzes. 40 is Bina, so what's Eitzes? Yeah, but where is it? What? It's like the mere das. It's mere like it's like a mix. It's das. It's something like it's sparking like Eitzes, because Eitzes are not solutions. It's Eitzes guidance. Okay, it says das type of thing. It's a form of das with machshuva and all that. Like I know where I want to be. I know where I need to go. So that's his mental Eitzes. It's a click. The click this out. Abuim Labina and Chamishim L'Eitzes. Alright, that's it. Okay, one second. How to serve the Creator, whatever that means. You don't have to label it as like God or this, this created the Bashafer. Now this Bashafer is Bashafer and alles. This I'm Bashafer is Bashafer and alles. But how you get ignited, how you connect to your Boire, that's called Avodas HaBoire, and that is Eitzes. Eitzes from the Kloyes. It's deeper also, it's also from your side. What? Okay, and then back up the Keser. Right, so how it works is it goes from the Kloes, which is the Nidin, that's where the Eitzes are coming from. From there it goes into the Yisod. If Netzachad Yisod, okay, yeah, one is going to lead to the other. And then, if you are careful, Shmiras Abris, and instead of keep putting it into Malchus, without the proper place, you take it up into Keser. You spark it up. So you said Gateravochot, it goes up to Keser, it goes up to your Das, Yisod, and then Keser. Which means that you can make a Yichud and create something new. Create something that has never been there before. Anything can happen. Like you need something to shift in life and you make a Yichud that way, then you're making a Yichud. Just like if you were to go downward and put it into Malchus, which is into a feminine, anything is Malchus. Any type of connection of masculine and feminine is Malchus and the Midas. But if it wasn't done in the proper way, then you just brought Eitzes into a lower conscience, a lower frequency. So if you can take it upward, so that's what he's talking about. Lavodas Avodah. Edem Rekrum Hashem Ech Mechachmas Kal. V'Chachmas Kedem Never Chachmasach V'Datach Shuvavusecha. Shuvavusecha. Then Chachma and then Das is what's gonna take you back. Well, then Never Kabrev Chachma Rav Koas. The only thing that you need to concern yourself is to know Oisi, which is you inside, which is Abishter. Okay, the Torah is full of aitzes. This is what we want to get to, I think. The Olam Asiyah is the beginning from the feast. And the Id is the earth is the man kleine stiel van mijn feast. Pedestal. This is the lowest madrega from all the worlds. Begin ik moet eten snikken raglen. Kanaal. Kan mag misschien met daar madrega niet gewoon zien zoals je zeggen raglen kan zeggen uit zelfs een beetje mooi kan daar lusjes en nutzen met zijn hamer daar anders voelen. Dat heb ik het zelfs maar wil gaan net zeggen. You have to das and Chachma. Yeah, you said das and Chachma, right? Chachma is with that, okay? Das is presence. It's in the back of the head, the Orev. The thing that knows that you are here, that's aware of yourself, that's Das. That brings conscious, that brings awareness. And also Chachma is the right brain, which is all the possibilities. It's intellect. It's like raw energy. It's not a conscience. It's deeper than that. It's just intellect. A conscience consciousness already has something, has an agenda, it has an ego. Intellect doesn't have an ego. There's no agenda. Anything is possible. That's the intellect. Wie de traagste op het beste. Dat kent ze aan. Whatever that means. Levels. You think of a place, vacation you were, or this, that, or if you think of fear, of something that you saw, immediately you're there. And the more present you are, the more there you are. So with Chachma and Das is how we get around in this world, because here we're like in a form. It's like a soft fabric. And think of Trach van de Wind. Close your eyes, think of the wind, feel the wind in your head. What it feels like, the wind. The wind is, so whatever texture you feel the wind right now in your head, it's almost like, can you feel it? Can you following? You're not following. You're following? You guys are following? Feeling the wind? In other words, zo feels zich as the wind and like what is the texture of the wind? Nothing. It's just a taste. It's just something that you feel. That is the vibration that feeds all the information. Whatever you think, whatever somebody else thinks, confusion, everything is channeled in that noise, in that vibration. There's different ways, of course, to manipulate this vibration. One is with words, and one is literally with sounds, vibration. Positive or negative. Putting into the ear this fear and this marching and freedom and all this, like all this fear. It's all programming fear into yourself. So you stay enslaved. You stay in fear, you run away, but instead if you stand up and you come out, you're like, I am a Yid. And I'm special because somehow they all want a piece. Jeder will this. Ja? Stimmt? So, getting present on that space. And if you follow that, what do you want from that space? What do I want? I'm aware, now I'm feeling, I'm in touch with that I'm constantly, that I'm spinning in fear or doubt or whatever it is. And then from that place, what do I want? What's the difference? Why that place? Don't worry about understanding. Just have a good time. Say l'chaim, take a deep breath. There's nothing to understand. What are you feeling? Nothing? Perfect. Perfect. Say l'chaim. So, why does it make a difference? Because if I'm looking at my problems and my struggles from the place of when I'm not so present, then they look like these huge mountains that I have to move, and it's not possible to move. This guy is getting me upset. I was hurt when my childhood and my parnasa, my wife, the kids, all that. But if you go into the vibration of it, to the neshama from the oisius, like the Baal Shem Tov says, jeder Ois hat in sich, das the ois, the neshama, and what else? Okay? Jeder Ois ist zusammengestellt von drei. So the neshama, the gif, and noch etwas. Oder the gif and the neshama. But I remember three. So, remember, he's telling you the oisius when the later step is, when the kicks down on a seife, as when the kicks down sat akoyach, the oisius of makoyach, because something changes when you read these oisius. You're going to say that it's the content. Okay, this content comes like this. If you read other oisius, it doesn't have the same effect. So, alachas kam v'kama when you're speaking, when the words don't even have a keli, it's just raw speech. There's nothing in the way. There's no other filter, which is the capsule of the shape of the letter. Just literally speaking. The Havura. So if you go to that space of the vibration of speech, like what's the vibration of speech? When you talk, the voice that comes out. How do you see it? How do you see it?
You don't see it. What do you see?
Exactly, but how do you process it?
As was.
That was
the voice, the call?
The call was Kim Teros. What is this?
Edge.
Like this is kind of says metal, I think. This is paper. What's this? What's the hevel that comes out of your mouth?
Sound.
But feel how powerful it is, but yet it's so soft. It doesn't hit you in that, hey, bring me a cup. Or like, can you please bring me a cup? I get it, fine. That's why we're talking about being present and seeing from where do I want to speak. Because if I speak from here in my problems, then I don't speak. I don't daven, I just scream and I'm angry, so I'm re-inviting the anger. So if I go into Chachma and Das, if I get present, and the speech is similar, the same vibration as the wind. So it's vasta.
It's waves.
Huh?
Talking about the waves.
Yes, it's waves, but it's electric waves. It's different waves, not ocean waves. There's the ocean. There's waves of this, wave of that.
The sound waves, verstaat.
Okay, so what's good? Ik wil nog schweren gaan zoeken. I just wanna. What's gezegd is that.
The speech had not some actual physical waves. Shiktaros a sound.
Correct.
Some physical zag.
Correct. So what's the tochen? What's the overgain? Therefore, you have to memorize the information.
Yeah, deze heb ik verstaan.
Okay, good. So that's where we need to be present from in order to make change, to make powerful, immediate change.
That part that I didn't get.
I get it. Just show me the follows. That place of the same softness of the words when you ask something. The vibration of the words get what you need. I have a flat tire and somebody comes to fix it. It's powerful words. Imagine you have to send a text and come back and then carry the mail and all that here. You say it and boom, it's something that responds. But where am I speaking from? Am I speaking from pain? So then I'm immediately inviting it. The same way it's so sensitive that the word comes out so easily, so too the response is so powerful. Which means that I'm just gonna go. Well, if it's coming, then you guys are helping.
It's a little like the way you attract.
Yes. No. It's the way you attract it. But I want
you ask for it, the way you get it.
But I want you to hear it. The technology. This is very sophisticated technology. You listening? Okay. The scientists probably talk about this. There's probably some stuff made out of this, but this is
same way sound can go higher, louder, lower.
Yes.
Same idea how it hits your ears.
Yes. But as I finished what I wanted to say already. But no, I'm going back to you. I'm saying I didn't forget that I was all saying something. Can you pass me that glass, please?
Sure.
Thank you. No, 1 second, take it back. Pass me the glass. Okay? You feel the shift? Now imagine if I'm like, who do you think you are? Pass me the glass. Feel that vibration? Okay? When we speak, if we're traumatized as children and we're living from a place of distance, if I'm not present in my body, then I'm talking like that. Then I'm getting that response. Now, we're not just talking about your speech. When you're neutral, there's a vibration that's still vibing. That's your natural state of being. Right now I'm composed, but when I go home, it's a little different. And when I'm in the mikveh, it's a whole different basha, yeah? So, but what's my natural vibration? That is the childhood pain, the embarrassment or lack of hug or lack of acceptance, whatever it is, no judgment, that's what it is. So when you speak, you're speaking that, and even if you don't speak, that's the vibration that goes out, and that's why we keep staying in the pain. Because that's what you were as a child neglected, for whatever reason neglect is. Neglect can mean that you are more sophisticated than your brother and more sophisticated than one of your parents, and they couldn't give you that. You're just a more sophisticated machine, beautiful. They did an amazing job. They were completely humble, bittul. They were able to create something that's even more powerful than them. And they don't know how to deal with it. So that can be neglect. That can be your pain. It's okay. And it was designed this way, because that's how you're going to find your way. In order to trigger your unique way of expression, your vibration comes dafka like that. With a press into your child and your solar plexus. That's when the will can finally come out in a more powerful, clean way. Because you worked for it. You invited it, you asked for it. So the same way, the power of the words. So it depends where the words are coming out from. Wie bin ich? How much in das and chachma am I? Not in my other midas, in das and chachma. Presence. Presence is like I'm feeling that I'm a little agitated right now. And I'm feeling coming up, I'm present of it, and I'm breathing, releasing it, whatever you got to do. But that's not where I want to be. Now, of course, you can't be there all day, but that's why we get together and we connect in that space so you can be more mindful and start creating distance between your repetitive pain and start creating distance so you can make some change. So if you don't like what's going on around you, then you have to check the vibration. You have to check where you're stuck and you're still vibing. And how do I know where I'm still stuck? How can I possibly know? It's something so... I don't know if I'm like, give me the glass or give me the glass, please. How do I know? Because you see what your relationship with. Erik Mahov, as you got me over the nerve. They're kleine Lutner Shub. Oh, they're kleine Lutner Shub. Where is that? When I was a kid, I was at the kleine Lutner Shub. So if I was not getting that love when I came home from Cheder, so they're kleine Lutner Shub. You know, he got me off the nerve. Okay, let's check into that. Where's that coming from? Maybe every time he came home, then there was another thing that was what complained about. Zip going to highest, and the music going to higher. But feeling out of the nerve, like there's always a topic. So that's where that is. So technically speaking, nothing should bother you. In a perfect world, that's where we're going. How do we go that way? How do we go there? How do we know that we're going there? Because you need to see what you're in a relationship with. What are we in a relationship with? we're in a relationship with a senseless hatred. Senseless hate. Loi dover. Du bist normal. Die schechst Menschen, und die kommst du raus protestieren, von welcher Welt kommst du? Middel sagen, one sec, mal noch checken, see, to was I zogen as emes, I kicks the him, like, why should I can't zogen? We can't really zogen anything. So fine. And then you see how this side responds, fire, Shabbos, film, sneers, kashas, weddings, forget it, it's crazy, tzitzes. People are just dancing, they don't stop dancing, putting up mezuzahs and bris milas, forget it, it's going crazy. This is how we respond, because we know the power of speech. We can fight too, yeah, that anybody can do that. Good, okay, so we are able to do that too, so they can finally start listening to the vibration that we're talking about. But in the meantime, what is triggering all that? What's going on in the world? Crazy nonsense, which means that we're going into a nonsense place. In order to enter into ayin, we have to go into a place. It's like, this doesn't even make any sense. But we've been through enough that we know not to be afraid. We know what death looks like. We all did it many times. 6 million got, buried. So we know what it looks like. And Chorm Abayas and the Spanish Inquisition and so on and so forth. It's endless. So we know we're not afraid of death because we have Yitzchak Avinu. Yitzchak Avinu is the ultimate gevurah. It's like, you're not going to intimidate me by screaming out there, so you're going to put me into fear. I don't need to surrender to that because I have something bigger and something better. I don't need to listen to that. And the more they push, the more you will go into your Yitzchak Avinu, your gevurus, you surrender. Because Ava, just learned it before from the Rebbe's Maimah this week in Malchus, Ava is far away. Because Ava is far away. I got some shuttle. Because I love it because I know that we're just a ha'ara, just a reflection of it, and that's why we love it. I didn't process it yet. Maybe by Friday we'll have it something. Okay. Yira is close to you because it's so close that you're so afraid. You're in awe because you mamish see it. You're in awe. So as this is happening right now, all this, they're pushing forward into the space of massive, what are they really afraid of? Because we are the source of the light. And we're underneath, we're in Gulas, and they're on top. And now we're shifting. And as you shift, the light is starting to pull. And there's massive, no. This it's going like this. There's a battle over there, because the more... Imagine het is zo dat zich verändern von Verkehr, also wie Amerika. Nicht nur wie Amerika, mamish like, ich darf nicht verändern, because technologically, da wird geschoben, medically, da wird geschoben. I have a creative brain power, so you're gonna do exactly as I tell you to do. Say something. Okay, and that's real power, because it's not just shuffling paper. We're talking about Am Chochum Benuven. It's a conscience. It's a brain that's able to create different ideas, different chap. Put foam into the end of the tunnel. Belt. Thank you. So, look, let's go like this. Everybody here is a part of this. That's not we should look from the hook. I'm just saying it's not there. Everybody's a part, and if something is like that, then it's not. So we're all a part of this. We're all together. In the beginning, we had seating arrangements, and then it got too freaky, so I had to stop it. Huh? Yeah. We had like seating arrangements. It was like a serious inn. It wasn't even debatable. That was the foundation of the thing. So as you're trying to rise, there is the massive opposition. Our job is to, the more present you're going to get, the more you realize that that's just fluff. There's nothing there, it's just kodesh, it's just choshech. To trigger you in, remember the vibration, the wind, the vibration. Where am I asking the glass from? The more you go into that, the more that disappears. Clear? So that's the opportunity now. That's what we're in a relationship with. And what we're still experiencing, the levels of pain that we're experiencing, is still something that we have in us, the bitter from the nuchash, from the snake. We still have that. Okay, let's hope not. Any questions?
Even naar de nuchash.
What?
We hebben nu de nuchash, wie wil het niet.
Exactly.
Deze gaan aan?
Ja, maar de nuchash.
Torah is Gan Eden. Gan Eden dachten.
The nuchash is in smart aware, so.
Yeah, there's deep lessons that we have from the nuchash. Like, for sure, we're way more advanced consciousness with the nuchash.
We zijn dus te aware, zijn het springen loose.
Exactly. Yeah, but it doesn't have to be so dirty.
It doesn't, it just became over time.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Ja, de meer choshech, de meer dan is aware.
Yeah, for sure. Look, we're talking about radical forgiveness, 100%. At the end of the day, we're going to see the bigger picture. I mean, very soon. We're trained and built, but because it's all just, it's all a chulam. I mean, it's reality, but it's whatever is playing out is part of the dream. No.
How do you speak from a different vibration you're in?
What?
How do you speak from a different vibration you're in?
What do you mean?
If you're in pain, how do you speak differently?
So how you change that?
Yeah.
From the pain into no pain? We have to process it. We have to process the pain. And sometimes there's levels of pain that is non gepriven. But laat maar even van een normale level van pain. Not a crazy level of pain. And my level of pain is, for sure, it's there to keep you working, to see the opportunities where you can work on yourself, where you can let go, better yourself, become more aware of, and then raising the your expectations of an Hashem. We'll see what it says. Yeah. Good question. So was a good finish.
Ja, dus like a massage feeling.
Huh?
Just like a massage feeling.
What you go through every single day. What is that? That's pain. So that's what we're talking about. That's how you change the tone. You tune in, you tune out, you learn whatever you gotta do. You go for a walk, eat fast, listen to music.
Basically doing the work.
Doing the work, exactly.
Everyone's
being aware was so.
It's coffee.
The question was not how to change the thing, how to get out of the pain. How to change the vibration, how to change the way of talking in the vibration while in pain.
Oh, so, I mean, I think I answered it, but I hear that a deeper question on the vibration. It's the same answer, but
Like, he knows he's in pain, but he wants to change the outside, the vibration.
breathing. not just with breathing, but that type of concept that you can change the vibration if you breathe and you change the way you feel, you release it, and then you feel good, and you keep doing it again and again until there's a change. So nice already. Oh, good. That's yeah. 1 second, and that will change. That will change the outcome. If you're stuck on something and you breathe through it, it will change the outcome. Did I ever do it with breathing? I don't know, but definitely it's, breathing intentional, and then that will be changed. Yes.
Sie ist auf Kohle dann schreiben. Wenn seine Recken kommen, dann this is shy, so it's going to sound because I wasn't registered like that. Maybe you experience that's another situation.
So give me an emotion of something that you're feeling in your life.
Someone's pissing me off, yeah?
Tell me the data.
Huh?
Wat jij nou zeggen?
A frustrated customer, let's say.
Let's say, tell me something real.
So,
tell me the story.
I don't have a story yet.
I need the story. I need you to really feel it.
Oh. Akar is driving slow in front of me every day. Nothing that I could do, yeah?
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
It's avoided, yeah, the more. You have to stay calm,
How about the guy that always stands in the way? Wenn wir nach der walken, er stellt sich auf schmissen retten in das Marriage. Weil wir nach der walken, nur aankomen. Oder er stellt sich retten bei the steps von der mikve. Wieso? En we staan aan hem. Dus daar is het aan de roze. Als je kijkt gewoon is, staat en redt. Ja, nog een raakt het gewoon slowly kicking deze staat in hem. Dan dat will trick. How about that? How do you feel?
Essentially, yeah, the other situation.
What do you feel?
Well done.
Wie feels this? Wie feels this in the body? The car in front of you. Wie feels this?
In the blood.
Good. Show me where you feel it. Okay. Tension. Wie feels the?
Can't feel my blood pressure get there.
Close your eyes.
Yeah.
Close your eyes. Relax. It's all done hebben. Don't worry. Can't start it.
Yeah, no problem.
So the car.
You have a nice dog today.
Okay. The car is in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay. Close your eyes. Feel it. And I got to the neven. The darfst lopen daar, but and it's like, it's not so much of the alstich. It's just aanvaardigheid. Yeah. Man, the light is yellow. Can you please go? Because I'm going if he's going. I don't care if it's red for 3 minutes. But if he goes, I'm right behind him. But eerst stelt zich ook uit. So feel that. It's the vaardigheid. Like those things just sitting. I'm a busy man. I have stuff to do. So feel that. Breathe into it. He feels this.
Much connected to it.
Okay. So yeah, take a real scenario.
It's not experience, but
So
you can see shits.
So go back to the experience. Where did it happen? Wie is het geschehen?
Gutzels, bitch.
Okay.
Right
Over the bridge, and he's sitting in front of you.
25 miles per hour.
Okay, good. So feel that. What's coming to you? What judgments are coming to you? Wat is het getracht of hem?
Imagined all above it is what it is.
Okay. And what is het brug is het sting out of it?
No brugges.
No brugges?
Geen brugges.
Ik versta. No, tell me. Keep your eyes open. What did you feel? You felt what? Frustration, anger?
Yeah.
Okay.
All of them.
All of them. And where did you feel it? Where would it come from?
My heart's more in the cup.
So let's go to the body. We'll keep moving. So V feels this. Feel it in the heart. The anger is building up. A little lower here also. Or not? You don't have to agree with
heart.
Okay, good. This feeling that you're feeling, how is this the first time you're feeling this?
No.
Wie not feels this?
No, that.
When was the time before that you remember that you felt it? Just guess. You don't have to be precise because we're doing quick. It's not a workshop, but I just want to ask the question. I want to give you the answer. Where's the number? When is du noch hat die kannst gedenken oder so?
But the other.
Go back in time. Wie alt bist du jetzt?
Wie alt?
Yes.
24.
24. Go back to you're 18.
Okay.
Can you see yourself getting upset like that? Something that feeling. Can you remember that feeling?
Yeah.
Okay. You remember an incident that you had that feeling? But it's familiar to you?
How was it you feel like?
Okay, can you go back before that? As a teenager? 14? So if you're going to trace that back, you're going to find that this is a Yashin Tanahan. Because either when you were a child, you needed attention and nobody was there to give it to you. It was a Gashin away from it. So the message is Bekimun says, the guy still didn't have it. Because nobody was there to give you and receive you or give you what you wanted to hear when you came home from Chaydir. So you started taking on this thing that you don't matter. Your heart closes up. And this frustration. So when somebody else that needs extra attention, you can't really give it to her or to him because you didn't get it. So you're responding the same vibration that you were received, that's how you respond to everything.
So there was no looking out like
Yes.
someone that never experienced such a situation, when it is on the traffic, it comes with negative.
No way. Je kent schon solche Menschen? Ich kenne nicht viel, ich kenne 1, 2 solche Menschen. Die sind aufgewachsen in andere, Do you think that the guy from the kibbutz,
Yeah.
that is like Tuesday had the, Chofesh, no had the coffee, cigar, you see him sitting on the FDR cursing?
No, but and I'm getting on his toes all day. Big time.
No, he's gonna tell you, oof me, but not even that. He's just gonna look at you funny, and you're never gonna go on his toes. You're not catching his toes. He's just in a different vibration. Now, can he lose it? Yeah, sure he has his moments, but even when he loses, it's not like ready to explode. It's just a matter of he's annoyed. It's very zelten that it's gonna happen. So you're really calm. Because if you grew up in the city or you grew up upstate, you're gonna be a different personality.
Let's say like most of the time when Yagman accepted it, so I've adapted now the time when I've finished giving.
No. Look, it not necessarily, no, it shifts. Not a shift. It has different he had somewhere that he didn't get what he needed. And if you did, then good, you're fine. Then you can step into anything you want. And maybe that's what you need to find out, that everything is fine.
So je gaat naar aan, dus dan heb ik gezegd, zo leuk.
Was it that I'm still like? Is it I'm still like the?
The Zavas that you see.
Exactly this, a man situation.
That you do have trauma and you want to release the trauma?
Dezelfde moesel, let's say, we nemen van elkaar, right?
Yeah.
We misschien van elkaar als man niet.
Ich auch, that was wrong.
So what is it?
Huh?
What is it?
Voor ze samen schikken zeg, was je samen schikken. Kom zijn normale zaak als andere weer misschien op elkaar voet die staat.
Even though it Yabak
Hold on a second. Nee, gefragt sie alles was ein Mensch tut, sie hat sich mit seinem childhood. Fragt sie alles was ein Mensch tut, hat sich mit seinem childhood. Before I'm going to go to the second answer, but first I wanted to go with the nigludig answer. So that's it. So based on that, the question is, it may not be such a bad thing. But the fact that I'm getting nervous now, I'm also getting nervous with other things. And there's also something about me that I've been umgezogen, that I'm nervous. If it's a shot, then shot is nicht. But if it's a shot, yeah, shot. But that's a different case. Clearly there's stuff that's not 100%. The second answer is, if you grew up in Vizhnitz and I grew up in Satmar, can you see the difference?
Yeah.
Can you see
difference?
You're right?
Sure, yes.
Good. So does that mean that everything that I am is what I picked up from my childhood? Yes. Ich bin in Satmar and du bist Wilhelmsburg.
But as I grow, jeden Tag I'm experiencing, wie startet the nurture? Wie startet the childhood?
The child stops by 13, 14, 15, 16, less and less. By when you're 16, you're already almost not taking in that much information anymore. And now it's your time to pay back. What happens on select mechanic? What happens on them mechanic program?
So that's up 70 Euro to fix in the 16.
Sure, Zibitzigur is, well,
Whatever.
no, that's a part of our Sigat Zaman. The reason you come into that type of vibration is because clearly that's what you need for your best growth. And this is what I need for my best growth. And it's not even, don't even look at it as a separation. Just look at it like that the condition that you're in is who you are. It's not like when I walk the boarding about zweite Tate will be in desert. I can't. The apple can't wachsen of the orange bone as much as he wants to be. He thinks his parents are better. Because then they're getting an orange.
Ja, so let's say, nemen we gewoon de moesel, ja. Let's say, we nemen de voeder van gas en jede mol extra gaat de moesel, ja. Goed, je gewoon eens weg. Je gaat dat gewoon en met een weg die je ook maar aan krijgt. Jede moet trachten, like, met niet meer zeggen doen. Wat er wegen, ze weten draaien mol, zo'n mens voor draaien. Dat is iemand meer zeggen.
Is er hangen van de wereld, dus ik dat ook gestapt. Je staat
Er staat op dat en ik mag eraan gaan de lijn gewoon helemaal 15 en dan zit hij recht. Dus
okay, so you want to get?
Ik word hem anders koeken, ik ben niet gekoeken wat is it?
We can get. You want to get just like a little funny for a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you're making that happen. We can't get stammen. So yeah, it's vergullend. That's probably the most. That's my mitzvah the most. So if you want to get based on what we're talking about right now, we want to get really, technical with it. Is yes, because alles is a vibration. Alles is a vibration. Ich bin auf einer Highway exactly. Janika is auf einer Highway. Alles richt sich. Alles richt sich exactly. The people that I'm next to, it's everything is moving together. Ich bin durch that, and alles geht klar. Gunish is nicht out of place. Everything is ruach, everything is the spirit. Alles klapt exactly. Baal Shem Tov tells us this, that everything had klapped. So now, if those people came in, yeah, maybe it's got the passage to look up at it. You had a gravitational pull to the left side.
It's out of flow,
This is the real emphasis.
attention.
It's me. The lights?
That's
Allemaal in
Yeah, it's like out of flow, the way I snap out of
This is the real length of it.
Pay attention, if that's
very
not
dry.
flow, just let it go.
As long as
No, just
My eyes.
don't give it attention, just guide the flow of
Huh?
Pause.
Nice.
Good.
I think it's perfect temperature, thank you. Fine.
Thank you for the mail, my dear.
Hmm?
Thank you for the mail, my dear.
I don't know, do the best I could. Yeah, we'll try it again, so last night. Alright.
Was that job no
Yeah.
Wrong.
So, aber Hashem is woordelijk hakbos wil Udam daken. Alles is geworden beschaffen door van Udam. Alkein boer kol over mechisse tikken. Dingen der met de hele zaak beschaffen, ze fehlt that, but in order for it to be completed, it's not completed. Kagan. Achitim tzrichim litchen. El rakib, de lulish, de lefers, at Shiur und Achilach. Man nimmt a Weiz, man darf es bearbeiten, man darf es schnaden, man darf es zerstoßen, und der Racket, und lulish, und die ganze Spiel. Und backen. Again, a piston to the kameroch at Shiur malish. So to a piston, linen needs to do many different things have to take place as it can be in a kleid. You guys understanding what's going on over here? So let's continue. He's opening up the whole picture. He's opening up the whole scene. He's telling you it's regular problems. It's part of tikkun. So as we go into tikkun, it's like Legos. You put one Lego on the other, so we go into relationship. What are we in a relationship with? We're in a relationship with that if not for that, you wouldn't know that you're here. 1 second. That is really das, but what we're going through is not, there's two parts of das. There's das elyon and das tachton. Do we really need the pain in order to know that we exist? Do we really need the pain in order to know that we exist? So we don't, but Pari does, because he lives in the pain. So as long as there is pain, he gets to live. This existence lives. So when Mekim Zugum van Pari in German, Shalach Asama Gavdini, zoekt no way. Is Mashiach, so maakt demonstration. Zoekt tegen de schrik, maar vader, waar is the power ik ben? You know what I can do? I can flip this whole world upside down if you talk to me the wrong way. No problem. Waar is de economy ik heb? I can print paper and people will still work. I motivate my slaves by putting out different ads and flashes that you need to have this, you need to have that. So this is how I motivate them, and they continue working, they continue slaving, and you're generating energy. And off a lower level and a higher level, some of them gegeben sechs markers to get, got his attention. It's about the economy. A market that nobody knows where it's coming from, a COVID, different things that are taking place that gets his attention. All of a sudden, since COVID, people are not so hot for the dollar anymore. Das ist schon andere Sachen zu tun, was man redt. There's breathing, there's medicine, medicine. The andere is verschiedene Sachen that people are more interested in. Relationship, looking, whatever it is, that's also a form of.
So some imagination, but it is actually a play.
Right. Kannst du imagine, kannst du spielen das Spiel?
The roots kommt raus als das Spiel.
Okay.
But the reality is the shamus.
Dan gaan we doen en zien, hij is mij. Denkst du
I was just thinking about it.
Het kan maar zo schön van jullie zitten, maar zijn nog geen kinderen. Draai het werk. Niet kinderen draaien het werk. So.
Start saying Farbreng is a color.
Yeah, so we have to be careful how much pressure we put on people. Like, we're going to tell him to never get upset again. I mean, he's just going to quit his job and just sit in Tzfas all day. So we can't have him do that. I mean, they can't come out and do Tzfas. Go for it.
Yeah.
We got an entrance for the gas.
I'm a builder. That's what I did for 18 years. And so I build energy. They break with the sets and I'm like this is relevant and then there's nothing that I see it adding to the structure. It's only like a patch of cement like in the middle of the wall. I'm like, I don't see any reason for that beautiful structure to have there in the middle. So again, you can be the contractor and Chassidim Bon was as a film, no matter what the plan is. I'm just telling you how Ra'ad b'shas abrish lo yadan shim od mishim nibo hidach shim zibrak atzim yam shechut nesel kiz zatzim tzugad b'res abriya aber hak lo yamach shlo yadan shim od mohoy ba'echel shim zibrak atzim tzam tzum rech kiz zatzim so man vatak ok shnim od mirishin mus hak b'de shehuden dak yam shechut kiz zatzim tzum v'kaim v'chaj es kol abriya v'shvul zeh buret chila kol advarim mechuse tikkun. Weil har shehakut zu tikkun, adei odem dak shehakut nirvus v'ilo shom tzorch yam shechut So in other words, what he's saying is that if we are afraid of something, if we feel fear, if anybody feels fear throughout the day, it's a joke. That's not where it's at. That's not where it's at all. He's like, look, there's problems here. This thing was created on 50-50, and here in this consciousness, we're here in 90-10, 90 choshev and 10% good. And our job is to bring, as a yid, we're lamplighters. We have it in the mouth. We have the koyach tefillah. You can say and it happens. You don't need to do anything. So, to look at your problems and to daven yourself out of it, to do your work around it. Don't be afraid of it, for sure not. For sure, that's not going to bring the solution. So whatever is going on there, I didn't ask if anybody has any issues. Anybody feels any what they're feeling around. But we can do that soon. What you're currently feeling, like are you feeling or are you good? Or you're not good? Maybe you should feel. Maybe you shouldn't feel. All right. I think we're gonna do a little bit of Nachman. Or maybe like a Sefer Midas. Like I find like some interesting stuff here and like. All right. Yeah, let's see what we said over here. What's going on over here? Misha Aina Zakurim B'di Shaloi Tikkun Chatas Neirim. Say it next. Misha Kushel Limtza Zviga Yomer B'Kavuna Shira Sayan. Kiddush Lavuna. Skila Sheyimtza Udam Azigoi. V'Simen Aduva Lavuna. V'Sila Nisas L'Yom Ravi. Okay. What's here? No, Yom Ravi is fairly mitvach. What they was the Chinish Batola Skila, because the Lavuna is the Basila, it's the feminine, it's Malchus. It's as Gila, as a streffen on Zivig, the kickstand on the Lavuna. This is Yom Ravi. Similar to Lavuna. Kirishlan is Gila Shim to Udam Aziga. So what happens when you Makalish the Lavuna? No, what's the connection energetically? What brings to those words?
Brings to those the one client, right?
Yeah.
That's something like Mirosh.
It's Makalish.
Simple, it's a mechanical thing.
It's Makalish different. Done, okay. I was gesehen in car, but I wanted to bring it in, but it's not here. But there's a tiefere Sache over.
Der Levune bringt uns nahe Spuz jede heute.
Verstehe, but
So, das dort mit Kabel zu sein.
right. I had a feeling that it's not something that it needed to feel. I felt it in the head. That's what he's saying. It's simple, Makalish Kiddush, and that's what you trigger. But even though, but I know it's Rav Nachman, so there's definitely a spin over there. What?
Dat we in de schaam. Dat we in de schaam meer en meer. En van het gaan tikken oren met zo'n.
That's Zivik. Yeah.
Muss das Zivik rechnen?
Second. Let's like long as the torture. Let's say it. Long as the torture the torture again. From part of the vibration. So when the says the light toast green, toast red, weiß that it has starts to walk. Because you can calculate that's his gale and it starts to dance again. But now when both lights are yellow, are red, and you don't know when it's going to change. So jetzt steht jeder an. The car steht, weil warte von red und light und die warte, weil du weißt, dass sie gerade in green. So jeder steht. Von alle vier Seiten steht. That's what we're talking about, pain.
This is Torah.
Now that is Torah, because it makes no sense. What's the? I'm not. I ga het gewoon. As long as the same guide for this is safety. If anything, it's not safe.
But all of a sudden gaat het niet. All of a sudden gaat het niet, weil there's a system.
But exactly. No, but what happens if every single day you work in Gapping, yeah, and every single time it happens, steist in mama's painful. So, but that shows you, they get you into a space where it's just like, but daarvan aanbrengen light and that symptom. In them toy, daarvan aanbrengen light. So what's that, man? Get more present. That is bringing in the ticket in the toilet. Because as ook daarvan aanbrengen the light and you have the symptom. That's the job. What's that? Eventually, this says. Yeah, exactly. If you do that, yes. Yeah. 100%.
Maar niet zich me eraf, die roze bij die toer en de ganze. Helemaal de.
Alright, so we can do two things. And come up to the visiting members. But no, it's not still there. We can sing etwas, oder kennen wir das waschen, das ist ein paar Minuten. First we're going to sing etwas an Ding, dann wir können uns geben gehirig. Was ja?
אני גנן פרמש.
Farmers, nein. Es geht der 2, gell? Warte ja.
Tipo sabe.
Kann ich Look, geh nicht kaputt. Die lernen mich tanzen, ich lerne dich tanzen. Einmal. Talking about levels of surrender.
Ich kenne es nicht.
Gaan ze gebeuren, het is goed, het is goed. Het is lustig. Oh. Ich hab's auch vergessen, ich soll tun, so drüben nergens. Haben wir noch mal von oben? Nein. Nein, nur so sei. Ich vergeht auf Bass von der. Ja, wo ist es immer noch singen? Is it? No, Hamid. Ah, that's what the vergeet again.
So you know, to be the one.
Yeah, is everything clear? Because he was just, pointing out over here a few things over here about the how the trauma works. It's clear, as the car was blocked, the car was blocked. It's something that if it's not going to be the car, something else is going to trigger it. Okay, andere huisje nog dan dat?
Morgen weer de
Morgen weer de 50? Ska dan bris? Dan bride? Nicht der. Nicht.
Jetzt ist man nicht der so genau.
Nicht mehr.
Noch nicht.
Noch nicht.
Was machst du?
I want to ask a question.
Yes.
It's related to that. So about something about child abuse. Ook die twee geboren bij andere families en een andere mens.
Yes.
Als je dat geschreven, like there is no nurture versus nature. There's only nurture. The rule is only nature. Meaning.
Sure. Nature also needs to be worked on. Nature needs to be worked on too. Nature is nature. It's not the habit of nature. So then is vaak ster wil, dat snel in de man.
This is Dubai. This is.
I want to answer something else.
Question, what's his nature, the nurture, what's his unmentioned based on?
It's events away. So do high vibration people, so do people that are more asleep, they're different vibrations. But I want to answer something else. As gefragt, he was going to listen to the kasha, go back to everything is the child.
Yeah.
So let's go like this. Let's flip it on the other side. And not look at it as all my traumas from my child. Now we're going to go somewhere else with this. That all my trauma is my child. What's up, Ellie? All my trauma is my child. That is one way to look at it. We're still looking at it from a place of victimhood. Why don't you go to that? If everything affects my child, that means that I can, with my child, is how I can switch everything out. So what's the koyach of the child? What's the most powerful tool that a child has? What's the most powerful tool that a child has?
Crying.
What's that?
Crying?
No, that's a defense mechanism.
Oh.
But what's
No
the
fear.
most? What's that?
No fear.
No.
Fell down. No.
Sure. No fear. No fear.
Child was my age, the lesson.
As he gets, let's say 4, 5, 6.
4, 5.
Yeah. What's the? Again, you know what? It's not a fair question, but it is. Can't even get. There's a fear. It's against
negative. Everything is new for him.
Is what?
No, not aware to be defensed.
Yeah, that too. But the main power of a child is he has the power of imagination. Kan fantaseren naar ganze wereld in zijn kop. Voert, kind, guides, gekend, schon bekommen. Right? Everything is Tati, Koifman, Machman, and he's like, yeah, his mind is cut. But what happens is when we're not giving it to the child, that's when we're playing with him. That's when we're breaking him. That's when, if I imagine a few for 3 years, then we got to make my birthday party and I come on kind of kicking shop, I'm stopping to imagine because it's too painful. So I go into my head and I become hard. And I show up from that place. Okay, so the child has the most. So now you know that everything, all my pain is connected to my child. So too, my way out is from my child. I would imagine. Start imagining.
But
and
life will prove me wrong.
One second. Listen. Let's go that way if what I'm saying is true, and it is because it's Chassidus. Remember Magarat from the candles for Hanukkah. Yeah, right now you see a person with Hanukkah, you see through. You see the Oiragunas is shant. whatever that means, which means that you have deeper awarenesses, that you see things differently. All of a sudden you realize why that car is in front of you. You're having a moment, it's like it's crazy, because you're stuck in Olam Masiyah, and then you see through it. What was the point?
Imagination.
Imagination. Yes, a childish imagination is, in order to, Malchus is Dolhata Masapechas. We're in time and space, so you have, the tzaddik sees a whole different overlay, sees a whole different dimension. So Malchus time and space closes up that firang. So what you can, the reality is not what you really think, it's just your reality. It's your issue with the issue, but it's not really the reality of what's going on. When you start imagining, you penetrate that wall and then you open it up and you can see through it. You can walk through the wall. This is the Rebbe Shemaiah that talks about it. I mean, it's not my Torah. It's my fantasy, but he says that it's right. So you start imagining. Actually, he has a thing over there, the imaginary yichidim. Whatever. You start imagining, and with that, it opens up. So you have to start. Davon to zien.
So imagining is really
Koyach Hamadama.
broken.
Koyach Hamadama. Of course, and Nachman is busy all over with Koyach Hamadama. The problem with Koyach Hamadama is that if
Very big power.
Yes, it's very big power. That's why we have to watch what we eat. You have to watch your diet. You have to watch what you see, what you look at. Not because kind of strashut nicht. Nicht dass somebody kicks you on the ass nicht an and said. And let's feast. Wow, the picture is like very intense over there. Why is it but the other minute later over there?
Sounds so real.
It's not a question.
It's a question.
It's a question.
Ik ga niet naar de
You walk on the rest.
This is in the English The four ones were picked up on
This is the question. This is Zadelstad.
younger years.
Wow. We gaan kijken bij de 80.
Here's where.
Okay. Wie de kratje moet wel rust nou.
Bring hem maar. Ben je dat wist?
Maar ja, maar voor wie is bezig
Wie komt er ons eens?
bij dit jaar, wie komt er?
Maar wie kent kretsen of hè? Van het kretsen?
Een ven.
Ja, we hebben geen dynasty van Hashem Bashem.
Maar we slaan 5. Bij dit jaar gaan we slaan. Gezellig.
So
Saying about the drink, how much damage? Nafike moye Kenabashi saharai Kenabashi saharai Kaleichu alayim Kayo taharai Alafike We're talking about imagination. Imagination is what makes the change. Koyachem Adam, that enters into Malchus, that changes. So if you want to change, then you have to change. If you take on something, a flotta, a kabula, that will open the door. Because Malchus is where we're dealing with in time and space. Malchus is what we're dealing with. Malchus is also where the Tzimtzum is. That's where the dream state is taking place, and Malchus is the screen, and we're projecting onto the screen. So you're projecting, and then you see what you're projecting. But if you change something in Malchus, which means that you take on a kabula, you shift something,